guys, Jen and Jeremiah here.
Hey.
Hi. And we are here to talk about luminaires today.
Luminaires.
Specifically, traded in luminaires, open box luminaires, because everybody is talking about the Avenir, including me. We are all so excited about the Avenir.
Yes, we are.
But this is the original baby for me.
The original love.
Yes. And so this machine is so amazing. I use it every day at the store. And we are just going to be having fantastic buys on luminaires. So if you've been drooling over the luminaires and you just it hasn't been in your budget to get a new one, now is your time, you guys.
Yes.
And when you buy a used luminaire from Tops, a used or an open box, remember you're still going to get that 10-year warranty. Including parts and labor.
Yes.
You're still going to get support in any Tops store. Mm-hmm. So even though it looks really complicated and overwhelming, it's really not.
It's really not.
The Brother embroidery is, as we've said before, is super simple, super intuitive. But we're here to hold your hand and show you every step of the way.
Yes.
So we just wanted to tell you guys that we're going to be having a lot of these at great buys.
Tons and tons and tons.
So what are some of your favorite features about the luminaire, Jeremiah?
My favorite feature, of course, is the hoop size. And, I'm always about hoop size. 10 and 5/8 by 16. I mean, this is a big, beautiful, wonderful hoop.
Yes.
That's really going to cover, almost everything you're ever going to want to stitch out.
I've done a ton of jean jackets with this 11 by 16
amazing.
hoop. Yes.
And then, of course, the camera and the projector. The camera, of course, you can scan the hoop for design positioning, which is huge, but also the projector. So although the Avenir is going to have a projector, which is larger than the Luminaire, the Luminaire was the original machine with a projector. And we're talking like of every single brand out there, the Luminaire was the first machine that ever had a built-in projector to project your embroidery for perfect design placement.
Yes.
So those are my favorite things about this. Hopefully they're not your favorite things.
We have a little overlap, but I'll talk about some other things. So you've got this huge throat space too. So it's
13.1 inches.
Yes. So it's gonna be able to accommodate that huge hoop. But if you're a quilter, this is a great machine for free motion quilting because you have all that throat space.
Yes.
You can sew without taking your embroidery arm off. So you just have to go to home and then sewing. And it's just going to move all the way to the left there for you, and you can do all of your sewing that way.
Something I would like to add to the whole quilting is this was also the first machine that the built-in edge-to-edge quilting feature in embroidery was put on. So, you have that lovely, wonderful 10 and 5/8 by 16 hoop. There's also an array of magnetic hoops that you can get for this. Largest is 14 by 7. There's also a perfect square 10 by 10. So what's really lovely about this is if you want to quilt in the hoop, this machine has a whole program inside of it that you can actually put the dimensions of your quilt into, and it'll do it in multiple hoopings.
And it uses the projector to perfectly project your pattern, and so it's super simple. I come from the long arm world. If you guys have known me for a while, I come from the long arm world. I am a huge long arm person. I love long arms. I love the computerized quilting, but I actually use my Luminaire a lot more for quilting now. Because it's so simple. It's right here. I don't have to load anything. And I use the 10 by 10 Brother magnetic hoop, and it's like the perfect pair. It just makes it so simple. And I actually do custom quilting on this too. With the camera, you're able to scan in your quilt, and then you can just drop in triangles or borders. And so now you're able to do custom perfect quilting on this.
That's great.
So I love the quilting feature. You're right. And then we also have all of our Disney patterns too. You're going to have anything from super small to big that will fit this whole hoop with Mickey, Minnie, all of those Disney characters.
Then you can also purchase more Disney designs online from Brothers Disney embroidery design website. I believe it's iBroidery.com. And something I've always stressed to people is that if you have a Luminaire, you will be able to purchase every single Disney design in there. Because if you have, say, a smaller machine that's a Disney capable machine, you can't get anything larger than your machine because you can't edit the size because they're trademark designs. So having a machine like this, until they make exclusive Disney designs for the Avenir for iBroidery, you can essentially buy every single Disney design available in iBroidery.
We will have XP1s, XP2s, XP3s, all available. And then, you know, I know the XP3 has some features that the XP2 and XP1 didn't have, as far as like the couching attachment feet and all that stuff. Some little things like that. But most of the XP1s and XP2s are upgraded as well.
A lot of them have actually been upgraded to XP3s.
So we'll have various machines, various price points. We can definitely get you into the machine of your dreams here.
Yes.
So make sure to call us. 1-800-280-4919, and you will talk to our brother expert. And we will get you into this awesome machine.
Hey everyone, Jeremiah and Jen here with Tops Vacuum and Sewing. And today we have the Janome 4120 QDC. I love this. I love
this.
Seeing all the stitches right there.
And it does kind of, well, we have a little thing there, but it pops down behind the machine.
Yes, and doesn't it rotate too?
It does, yes. It pivots.
On the back?
Yeah, so you do have an alphabet and then 2 foreign alphabets if you're so inclined on there.
Fantastic.
So the Janome 4120 is one of my favorite machines. We sell a ton of these at Tops. So we always have a great value on them. But this is a great machine for somebody that's starting, that just wants a really, really good, solid machine that has everything to get you started. And then the other group that we tend to sell a lot of these to is quilters. That would be like their classroom machine, because it's lightweight. I want to say 13 pounds maybe?
Just like right between 13 and 14 pounds.
Yeah, so it's lightweight enough, but it's heavy enough that it's not going to bounce around your table. It also comes with a really, really cool quilting kit. It is definitely made for quilters, where you have your walking foot that's included. You've got your seam guide that will screw in right here and give you those perfect seams. You've got your free motion quilting foot right here. So if you're at a class or a retreat, you can do everything in one machine.
Absolutely.
And you're not lugging your big, heavy, huge machine to class.
Correct. Yes, that's always wonderful. And 1/4 inch foot.
1/4 inch foot right there with a guide.
This is gold.
Gold.
This is gold. Yes. I mean, it looks silver, but it's gold. You know, you got to have it if you're a quilter.
You also have a stitch in the ditch foot. You get two applique foots. You get the F foot, which is your. Do you know what the name is actually of the F foot?
The F foot is actually just an applique stitch foot. Yeah, so you have your open toe applique foot, which is your F2.
Yep, which I love the F2.
F foot is just your regular applique foot, which has a closed toe there. So the neat thing about both of these feet is they're both channeled on the bottom. So the majority of your decorative stitches that you're going to do on this machine will actually recommend the F foot, but you can always use the F2 foot. It's just the same thing. It's just
I just like it
open.
because it's more visible. You have more visibility with your stitches.
Absolutely. And this machine, what I love is on the screen here at the top, you'll see a little presser foot icon there, and then it tells you the number, or letter rather, of which foot you should use. So as you navigate through this and change stitches, it recommends which foot you should use. So I think, you know, in a small machine like this that's not your big home machine, for it to have that feature, I think is really quite fantastic, actually.
And for a machine at this price point, which we'll talk about price in a minute, you have some really, really great features that are built in right here. You've got your thread cutter, which once you've lived with a thread cutter, it's really, really hard to go without
it.
Right.
Nope.
So you've got your thread cutter, you've got your needle up, needle down. So for pivoting, whatever, you have that. You've got your tie-off stitch, your back stitch, and then you've also got your start-stop here. So if you're one of your sewers, or maybe you sprain an ankle or something and you can't use a foot pedal, God forbid, but you can sew without a foot pedal just by using the start-stop. So I really love that.
This machine is also one of few machines in this segment that this cover opens. So a lot of people say, why would I want the cover to open? And then you have people that say, why does the cover not open?
Yes.
I love this because if you happen to get thread stuck in here, which in a perfect world never happens, but it happens. You can open this and you can clean it out.
That's really nice.
You know, so that's really nice to me that it has that feature. And adjustable presser foot pressure. Small machines typically don't have adjustable presser foot pressure, but this one does, and I think it's really awesome.
Definitely. You also have your speed control here, and all of your utility stitches, the stuff that you're going to use all the time, is just one step right here. So your straight stitch, your zigzag, all of their stretch stitch, all of that's going to be right here. And then if you want to get a little more fun and creative with your decorative stitches, you've got at least 100 here. Yeah.
Yes. And then you just go through the modes there, yes, and it just adjusts those.
And then also, we're going to get to that in just a bit. I know, I'm excited about the table,
I'm excited about that too. It's my favorite thing.
But one-step buttonhole. So, you know, I don't do a ton of buttonholes, but, you know, sometimes I'll do buttonholes for like pillow backs or, you know, I'm not really a garment sewer, but if you are a garment sewer, this will give you perfect buttons, just like super fast. You just pop your button right in and then you pull down your sensor and it just zoom, zoom, zoom.
And even for people who don't sew buttonholes, this machine does actually have a darning stitch. So darning / mending stitch, you get a small, you know, wear spot in your favorite shirt or your favorite pair of pants. You can actually put a sleeve or a pant leg over the free arm.
Yep.
And you can use the buttonhole foot along with that stitch. It's stitch number 28 in mode 2.
Oh,
and it'll actually do like a mending darning stitch.
Well, and I've been seeing all over social media now, like visible mending, visible stitching. Like it's really cool. You could use a contrasting stitch, but it's still going to look professional.
Right.
Ish.
Professional-ish, yeah. It's upcycling. I mean, it's such a big deal right now. It's just great ways, like with that feature, you can just add texture. You can add different elements. People are fun, you know, we're fun. Our machines
Lots of
are
options
fun.
here.
Lots of options,
yeah.
Absolutely.
You have this beautiful plum color here that's on the
really
face.
pretty.
I love that. I mean,
really
we have so
pretty.
many purple people that love the purple, so this is a great option for them too.
Absolutely.
All right, Jeremiah, I know you're chomping at the bit here.
My favorite thing.
Yep. Great extension table that just, the legs just pop right down. So go into class. Storage, I mean, it just stores flat. But this is going to be a really nice thing for getting you a bigger work surface.
Absolutely. And it has
the markings.
The measurements there. I don't know if they can see this on camera really well because of the glare, but yeah, right there. It has that whole big ruler on there, which I think is super fantastic.
And look what else.
A hard cover.
Yep.
So that way when, you know, you beat it around, go into retreat, whatever, it's going to be fine.
Yep.
It's
or
safe.
if it's your home machine, but you don't do a lot of sewing, you can put it in the bottom of the closet and not worry about ruining anything. So this is a really nice thing with this machine too.
Fantastic.
So the Janome 4120, they are online for $7.99. The MSRP is actually $11.99, but we have them for $7.99. But we use these at a lot of our events for Fit Nice. I know we use the 4120s for Fit Nice and some of our other events. So we always have these coming in for open box. So as always at Tops, if you know something you like, if you see something you like, whatever, it's best to give us a call and just see what we got going on. And what's our 800 number, Jeremiah?
800-280-4919.
That's right. Call us and we'll hook you up with this awesome 4120. Hey guys, Jen and Jeremiah here, and we're here to talk to you about our 1-800 number here at Tops. We've recently revamped the 1-800 number. So if you call in, it's 1-800-280-4919. And just have a little patience when you listen to the menu options because we've changed them. But you will get through to an expert. One of us who is an expert in that brand will answer the phone and be able to direct you and answer your questions. So listen to the menu, pick the number that's relevant to your issue or machine, and you'll get through to one of our Tops experts. And so
just give us a call, 800-280-4919. So in the event that we aren't able to answer the phone, just leave us a message. We are always providing personalized service for every client. So, there might be times where we're in the store, we're on the other line with someone else. So just leave us a message. We will always get back to you. And again, that 800 number is 800-280-4919.
Hey guys, Jen and Jeremiah here from Tops Vacuum and Sewing, and we just wanted to take a quick minute to tell you guys about the events at Tops. If you have not been to a Tops event yet, you are not living your best sewing life. They are fantastic.
Fantastic.
What's your favorite part about the Tops events?
Gosh, there's just so much to go over, but I mean, it's always a big party. I mean, it's just a big party.
Yes.
And, fortunately for me, I always get like my favorite customer friends in my events. So it's fun. It's just like
Super
you
fun.
get out of the store and, there's food, there's prizes.
We typically use top of the line machines.
Yes.
And the food, I am a foodie and there's always tons of food. Great prizes. I mean, tons of prizes, giveaways from the national educators and from Tops. Generous Greg usually makes an appearance.
Generous Greg, that's what I was about to say.
Yep. To learn more about our events or to sign up, go to topsvacuumandsewing.com. There's an events tab, and then you have in-person events or in-store events. So just see what all we have to offer. There's something going on every week